movie Octopussy, you will see a BD-5J being flown through a hangar. Now, just to let you know, this is well before the age of computer-generated imagery. There was no tricks involved. Courtney Forno took a BD-5J and flew it in one side of the hangar and out the other. Here's Justin Lewis on the roll, the FLS MicroJet. He's a 1992 graduate of the EAA Air Academy, raised in Ashburn, Virginia, and living in Oklahoma since '04. Been a naval aviator for 12 years, got over 3,800 hours, probably close to 4,000 by now, if my guess is right. He is a lieutenant colonel in the Oklahoma Air National Guard, where he pilots an MC-12, basically a militarized version of the Beechcraft King Air. Now here's the beautiful thing. You're looking for a little itty-bitty airplane in a great big sky. Lots of fun. But I'm sure he'll turn the smoke on and bring the aircraft back around, and we'll be able to see him in just a moment. Speaking of the smoke on, there he is. Did I call that or what? By the way, if you're wondering how small this airplane is, 17 feet from wingtip to wingtip. You can put this in your living room. Coming across the field there at about 220 knots, about 235 miles an hour. It's amazing how much sky this little airplane goes through. He's got one half of the Cuban 8. Let's see if he's going to do the other half. I really like watching this airplane with Justin at the controls. You know, the great big maneuvers, itty-bitty airplane. There he goes, rolls out of it. That's the Cuban 8, everybody. Now he's going to turn this airplane around. I'll tell you what, that looks like such a hoot to fly. This is an airplane. It is so small in the cockpit area. You need a shoehorn to get into it and a crowbar to get out of it. From the right, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Lewis, call sign Schmidt, the aileron roll. Now this airplane is a bit of a hot rod. It's got the big engine in it. It's a PBS TJ100 turbojet. I believe they're built in Poland. I may be wrong. It's either Poland or Czechoslovakia, one of the two. And this is a hot rod engine. It cranks out 280 pounds of thrust. Here's Justin Lewis coming back again. Watch for the knife edge pass. He's going to turn the airplane around, which doesn't take a whole lot of room with this thing. And here comes the barrel roll. He's describing the outside of a barrel in the sky. Right now, I could use a barrel of ice water. I think I'd announce the show from it. You ever have one of those days when you wish you had a kiddie wading pool? I sure wish I had one now. And in just a moment, we're going to get a hold of Justin Lewis live from the cockpit of the FLS MicroJet. Justin Lewis, fast end on the line, right there. Hey, we're having a good time watching you fly this airplane.
I'm just up here pulling a whole bunch of scenes for you guys to give a fan right now. They're going to drive. This is so fun.
Yeah, you look like you're having a lot of fun in that airplane. What's it like up there today?
Well, I can tell you, I'm checking out all the trees, little baseball fields, soccer fields around here, and I love this little town. It's a beautiful sky.
his landing gear.
I'm going to go over here and try to slow this sucker down. I'm going to turn off my smoke for a second. It is really hard to slow down something that is so slick and so fast like this. But I'm going to come around and I want everybody to watch my landing gear. It is going to go up and down in less than half a second.
All right, we're looking forward to that there, Justin. Going to be a good show, I'm sure.
Okay, landing gear down right now. I'm going to put just a little bit of flaps in so I can slow down to about 150 miles an hour here. And I'm going to be coming in from the right. I want to take this time to thank you and Fleet Tracking that my title sponsor and they can possibly come out here every year to Greenwood Lake. And I want to thank everybody out here in this airshow for bringing me back year after year. It is a great time and it is great seeing everybody again. Now from the right, now you see it, now you don't pass. Now you see it, now you don't. Now you see it, now you don't. Now you see it, one more time on the end.
That's incredible.
What's that plan here, man? How about a photo pass? Want to see some action?
Yeah, let's see some action. Bring it by on that photo pass.
All right, I'm going to bring the heat on this one. Let's come back over and talk to me about it. I'm going to be over by the autograph tent. I'm a former million rabbit. I want everybody to come over and say hi to me. Be an autograph card. Come talk to me about flying airplanes. I'd love to tell you all about this little jet. I'll see you guys on the deck.
Justin Lewis live from the cockpit of the FLS MicroJet. If you're wondering how big that engine is, it's about 1.5 feet long, it's about a foot around, and it weighs only 40 pounds. Here he comes from the left. He's bringing the heat this time. Here's the photo pass. That looks like a lot of fun. You know, Christmas isn't that far away. I'd love to have one of these sitting under my Christmas tree. However, in lieu of the fact that the little airplane really isn't that little and it's quite costly, I'd be happy if I had a plastic model of it. For one thing, that's cheaper to fuel. Coming around from the right, Justin Lewis bringing the heat with the FLS MicroJet. You just saw it, and I know nobody in the audience here has any experience with bottle rockets. By the way, he was doing about 230 knots when he went by. That's what you call ripping. All right, now you were wondering, what are we going to do with a Piper Cub on the back of a pickup truck? Well, it's pretty simple. It's going back home to Alabama that way. Well, no, we can't really do that. That's not a practical alternative. So what we're going to do is we're going to get him to fly it off of the truck. Here's Justin Lewis. The fun of radial engines. The airplane has been sitting for a while, so what they're doing now is they're pulling the propellers through on the B-25. The reason is the lower cylinders on the radial engines sometimes can accumulate enough